To be honest, we were pleasantly surprised that the new Prime Minister was willing to offer the same terms as what Muhyiddin offered, or willing to consider the same terms as what Muhyiddin offered to us so early in his reign. It shows that he's thinking about securing his position, because he doesn't want to be in the same position like Muhyiddin, where it comes to last minute critical point, and another UMNO 10 or UMNO 15 decides to boycott, pull out, threaten his regime, and then by the time he wants to talk to opposition, too late. So he is doing this upfront to make sure that Zahid and Najib now cannot have his UMNO 10 or UMNO 15 threaten him as a Prime Minister to pull out if, for whatever reasons, the PM doesn't accede to their demands. And we all know that they all want to get out of jail. They want to have their cases dropped. That's what we want to avoid. I understand that some people, and there are people who wrote in my blog, on my Facebook, for example, this Sabri is going to appoint Najib as economic advisor. You still want to sign agreement with Sabri? I think that is a understandable concern from many out there. My position is very simple. If we don't sign the MoU with Sabri will definitely cut a deal with Najib, because he needs his 114. But if we sign the MoU with Sabri, then perhaps Sabri will not concede as much to Najib. So that's the position that we take. At the end of the day, he might still concede. Sabri and Najib are, after all, long-term comrades in UMNO for the longest time. And that's the reason why, for me personally, it would have been better to do the deal with Muhyiddin, because UMNO would not then be the PM. But we don't have a choice now. Sabri is the PM. Both Sabri and Najib come from the same party. They have close relationship. So the likelihood of an agreement or a settlement between them is still high. We are doing our part to leverage our strength to try and prevent that settlement between Najib and Sabri from happening. And I think in doing this deal, not only are we able to secure a lot of gains for the people, for Malaysians out there, through the reforms, through the financial expenditure, we are also perhaps, I hope so, able to keep Najib and Zahid at bay and ensure that they are able to complete their court cases, and their cases will not be interfered, whether directly via the judiciary or via the Attorney General's chambers.